Run, let's do this. Test, test. Yes, the microphone should be working.
The round table. The sides are drawn. The keep is enclosed.
Lions are attacking, my liege. The lord has been killed.
Okay, now I should be able to hear myself. It's fucking last. Okay, so what do we have in here? So this is gonna be a no peacetime game, so it's supposed to be fast. I remember this map. It's not really that helpful when it comes to sneaking, since there is only one way to get to the enemy keep, and that's through the middle of the map. So sneaking, yeah, so it's gonna take some real skill to sneak. No problem.
The keep is enclosed.
The lord has been killed.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 13. Plenty of green space. 2 stone quarries and 4 iron mines. That's plenty of resources. Not to mention the stone quarries on the sides. So I guess a safe playing tactic would be to make army as soon as possible, get out, take control of the stone quarries on the side, and make sure to disrupt the stone quarries of your enemy on the other side of the map. This is... I don't know, this feels like a waste, to be honest. Feels like a waste. You can't possibly expect to get through this small space here without being seen, without getting seen. See, Lancelot's already going for the stone quarries to destroy them and to occupy them. That's a little bit smart. What are you doing, Nightmare? He's taking the assassins for a swim. They can't swim through here, unfortunately. Ah, but these can do damage from a distance. Oh, Lance was sneaking as well. Okay, but I'm not sure if Nightmare saw them. Now he will see them. Yeah, I guess it would have been much better if he sneaked from the top corner. This is actually something that I think not so many players pay attention to, and that is the camera angle from which they're viewing the map. I think Nightmare has his camera pan the way I have right now. So if you were to send assassins from the top side of the map, like on the very edge of the map, you wouldn't be able to see them, even if they were visible. You would have to switch your camera like this to see the assassins moving from this side. It's like a blind spot in the map. These archers still doing damage on the side, and these assassins have been detected, and they probably will be dead before they reach the keep. That's already caused some damage here with some assassins. He destroyed the stone quarries, but he still did not put them to use yet. Let's check the gold real quick. 20 army difference. $20 army difference. Why? The slaves? Perhaps the slaves, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I like this trick. You just position your assassin near the entrance to the enemy granary, and this assassin is just gonna kill every single worker that that comes near the granary. So you don't really need to destroy the granary or sneak in the apple farms. You could just like position it in there and let him do all the work. You could actually put iron mines in here. I never knew that. I never noticed that actually. There's space for 2 iron mines. By positioning his stockpile in here, Nightmare has deemed these stone quarries unworthy. Population. Lance is still unaware that... Okay, he's sneaking. I was saying that Lance is still unaware that he could actually build the quarries right here. He has control of the field, so he does not need to worry about quarries getting sneaked or anything. And I hope Nightmare doesn't crash, otherwise that's gonna be really unfortunate. And that's my cue to save.
Saving.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Whoa! Whoa! What just happened? That was actually a nice one from Nightmare. I guess he had... I'm not sure if he had assassins with these horse archers. But it seems like Lance just lost all of his shield and horse archers. Maybe he was too focused on the sneak. I mean, he did a lot of damage. He basically wiped the entire or half of his economy. And Lance doesn't have the gold to match these horse archers and shields, but maybe he could make something happen. So the engineers are here, but what about the gold for the horse archers? Nightmare has to act quick now. So he has to attack while at the same time he has to rebuild his his economy and clear any assassins that are still destroying his economy. See? Yeah, he doesn't have gold for the horse archer, so he's gonna have to go for like at least one or two horse archers with some slingers. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. But I really think that it's important right now to focus on attacking. He should not sleep. Ah, those are traps. Yeah, it's gonna have to go back now. Gonna have to go back. Fake Nightmare should rebuild his economy first. Somebody is triggered. Yeah. It can really be a lot of pressure sometimes, having to deal with a sneaked economy while at the same time having an advantage in army and needing to act quick. You know, have to attack really fast. You have to make something happen before your opponent gets just enough time to get enough gold to get equal. Okay, so I think now we're gonna play Nightmare's rules. Let me see what the rules say. Map loser's pick. There is nothing regarding the map. Let's see. The loser gets to pick the map, and I don't see any speculations for that, so I guess it should be fine.
The round table. The sides are drawn.
Your popularity is falling.
I haven't really seen Nightmare play that much recently. I don't know if he's gonna go bread economy or gonna go for apples instead. One thing for sure, if Lance goes for Apple's economy with X-Bows, then he probably wants to end the game fast. If not, then he's gonna take his time, probably play Knights instead. But let's see how that goes. See how that goes. I'm pretty sure going bread economy here is gonna be very comfortable for both players. Like, you have enough green space, you don't need the negative fear factor. You just need to make sure that you don't mess up and whoops. Just want to make sure that you don't mess up and end up having to deal with the bread bug. If the bread bug occurs when you play without when you make a bread economy without fear factor, if a bread bug happens, you're screwed. Because you really need to get that sweet, juicy 390, 400 population by the end of peacetime. Okay, so Nightmare is going for apples.
Your popularity is falling.
Yeah, Lance is going for apples as well. Okay. Yeah, this map is unbalanced actually. Just remembered. Yeah, this map is unbalanced. That's why not so many people are playing it recently. Like, Nightmare has 17 apple farms, but in here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So he has 16 farms in total, but Nightmare has 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to count again because my math sucks. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I definitely suck at counting. I thought I counted 17, but it's actually 16. That's okay. Luckily, we're here to watch the game, not to hear me count. Bikes, okay. It's actually unfortunate. Since bread economy became the de facto economy in most games nowadays, playing no economy is near impossible nowadays. And say 2019, 2018, 2017, playing no economy was actually so much fun because it was fun. It was also a strong flex as well. So let's say you had beef with someone and you wanted to make sure that you beat them in a humiliating way. You would beat them without economy. But nowadays you can't do that. If you play no economy, that would be you signing your own death certificate. Ah, good old times. If you try to do that now, you're gonna regret it. Yeah, absolutely. But you can always play a no bread rule, and then give it a try. But that's the thing. Not so many. I don't think there are many players nowadays who would be willing to give it a try. In the past, it was such a nice flex, beating someone no economy. It's actually fun.
Saving.
There was also a type of games that was, I wouldn't say quite common back then, but I would say it was definitely a lot more enjoyable to watch in the past, and that is the types of games where both players would have to switch the type of troops that they're making as the game goes. What I mean is, there were lots of games where some player would be playing knights, for the example, but they either get so close to losing that they have to delete their stables and start playing pikes and assassins instead, or the other way around. A player who starts the game by going for pikes and for pikemen and assassins, but as the game progresses, they switch to knights, and the game takes a different turn. That was always nice to see in no FFS games. But nowadays, you just make bread economy, and you just spam knights, I guess. Lance is taxing early. Quite early, actually. He put the inns to sleep at the month of July, so he was taxing starting in May, I guess. Well, since he made these workshops, I really doubt that he's gonna play knights. I mean, take a look at his armor, like, come on. It's as obvious as he gets. I may as well open chat right now and send Nightmare PM, tell him, hey man, Lance is gonna rush you with bikes, but I can't do that because I'm a watcher. Hello. What were you expecting? Nightmare is going for the knight, so this should be interesting. We're about to witness knights versus pikemen. I hope. He doesn't have that many stones left, so he's gonna have to buy stones if he wants to put anti-assassin's walls on the sides. Yeah, he already covered this side. What about this one? He has a hole in here. Doesn't have the stones. He's gonna have to buy them. Let's check the gold real quick. Okay, he's trying. No, but he didn't fully cover it. Nightmare's economy is unfortunately not so good. You should not have this amount of gold after 10 minutes of peacetime and having 3, 7, 9, 10, 11 stables only. No, he should have more. So that's a flag of assassins. So he's gonna close his first gate, his second gate, and his third gate. That's gonna be annoying. This flag of assassins is gonna defend. Does it already have fear factor? No. What is Lance gonna do? So far, he just made a flag of assassins, some engineers, and he is now chilling. He closed the gates. Nightmare is a little slow. Okay, he's going for the horse archers. Yeah, I was gonna say that. That looks like more than 50. If I was Nightmare here, I would just go on the horse archers. These traps should not stop him. There aren't so many traps. But where did he send the flag?
You are
No,
the
this is
third
bad.
greatest lord.
This is bad. We should never fight the assassins in a fair fight like this with your knights. He's gonna lose so much. Like, I'm pretty sure he lost like half his knights there. You definitely don't want to chase horse archers with assassins. You don't want to do that. This is just painful to watch right now. Why are you doing this? These assassins are like, why are you doing this, man? Why are you sending us to death like that? Ugh. That was painful to watch. Yeah, Nightmare is gonna have to do a lot better if he wants to compete. Now I guess it's just a matter of time before Lance finishes the game. But so far he did not make any pikemen. He is playing assassins only, and this is actually giving Nightmare a chance. By playing assassins only, he's given Nightmare a chance. Question is Nightmare gonna take this chance? Is he gonna take this opportunity? Is he gonna capitalize on it? Come on, even academies can counter this 14 hits flag of rush nowadays. Oh, trust me. There are experts who cannot counter it. Like some basics, such basic Knights and Assassins rush can be hard to counter if executed properly. But Nightmare rushed without engineers. He could have made the ramp to enter the keep faster. He could have rushed with Knight so fast to the point where he wouldn't even let Lance's horse archers get out of the castle. We all saw earlier how Lance used his horse archers to harass Nightmare's knights and assassins. If Nightmare was a little faster to prevent the horse archers from getting outside, he would have had higher chances of getting inside Lance's castle. This is... oh. Well, Lance does not have a flag of assassins, so Nightmare is gonna have plenty of time to see these assassins as they make their way into his castle. I think if I was Nightmare, I would just click into his horse archers. Yes, that's exactly what you should be doing, man. Come on. Now he needs to do something about the assassins here. Is he even looking? Is he even looking at his own castle? Now he's gonna see. Yeah, thanks to the. Yeah, now he's gonna see it.
You are the third greatest lord.
Nightmare is not applying any sort of pressure on this. Nothing at all. It's really hard to win games when you don't do anything other than making army and waiting for the game to finish. Waiting for the opponent to attack you and finish you. You can see here Lance's map awareness, like the guy is making army, he's creating pressure on the side, sneaking on the side. He's even aware of the assassins that were about to die, and he moved them back. So take that and compare it to Nightmare, who is just in defense position all this time. Yeah, sure, he's inactive, blah 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 blah. But I'm just saying. These things make a world of difference. Like, if I was Lance right now, I would take like an assassin and climb a wall that is visible to Nightmare, like near his army. So and at the same time, I would climb with these assassins and sneak in. So when he hears the audio warning that says, that warns you that assassins are climbing your walls, he will not think of checking the side. He will see assassins in front of him climbing his walls, and he's like, okay, I'm just gonna kill them and move on with my life. And these assassins have a better chance of sneaking in undetected. But hey, that's just me. Okay, that's a full flag. But now Nightmare should be able to hear the warning, and the lag is gonna give him time to scroll and check and scan his walls, see the assassins climb in, and do something about it. He'd probably move in with the knights that he has stored in here. And this is gonna be my cue to save again.
Saving.
Yeah, he's gonna move the knights now to defend. And Lance won't be able to sneak in with the flag because they were busted. Unless he waits a little bit. No. Nightmare fixed the wall. Nightmare fixed the wall. Not gonna happen. Not today. I don't think that Nightmare is gonna get an audio warning this time. I think there's like a minute cooldown before you get subsequent warnings. Now it really depends. Is he gonna see these assassins? Will Lance move his assassins before they dig them out? No. Too late. Too late, he was not looking. Okay, Lance is making pikemen, so I guess he finally had enough of the assassins only gameplay. Yeah, can be fun, but it's really hard to pull it off if you're playing against knights and you don't have a lot of gold to spend. Because usually if you play assassins only, you want to have like double or triple the amount of knights the enemy has. So if the enemy has like 50 knights, you want to have 150 assassins in order to play comfortably or to play confidently. Check Fear Factory. So +3 for Nightmare and 0 for Lance so far. Is he taxing or making assassins? I think he's gonna make assassins now. Yep, those are assassins. Now in a different dimension. Imagine if Nightmare had like a ram in here and he would destroy one pixel of wall here, another pixel of wall here, a second pixel of wall here. Then he could get in from this small pixel right here. You see, it's there isn't moat on that pixel right there. There are so many lots of times there are so many small details that one could actually put to use in games, and they make a world of difference. Like, it's unbelievable how excuse me, it's unbelievable how sometimes lots of games who may seem boring like this could actually be turned around with just a simple, well, I wouldn't call it simple, but with just a sneak or a grand gesture that catches the enemy off guard. That's what really makes a difference between players. Okay, so Lance destroyed this gate and then he moved on to destroy this one. But why the hell would he do that? Why the hell do he do that? He would expose these assassins. Instead, he would just leave like one assassin here. Oh, he's giving up. Oh man, I have to say this was so fucking depressing. Imagine playing all this time, making all of this economy, making all of this army and doing all of this stuff just to quit like this at the end. Oh my god. Oh. I mean, come on man, I just wanted to watch like a good game. It really didn't used to be like this. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like this in the past. Say 1-2 years ago, you will rarely see such games as the one we just witnessed. You know, where A player would just basically spend time doing things around the map just to give up eventually, just like that. I mean, honestly, at this stage, I don't know if I'm exaggerating or if it's usual. I would never do such thing like that. He could have at least gone for like a compressed fight. Just give it your best shot or something. Oh, but well. Yeah, you're welcome. Guess I'm gonna type that to myself. Well, until the next one, I guess.